The man pushed open the door to get breakfast. But he doesn't know that the road is full of zombies. He slowly makes his way to the shop. He didn't even see the bloody handprints on the freezer. When he checked out, he realized the owner wasn't there. He threw in a few coins. On the way back, he finally met a walker. He said he had no money. Then he laid down on the couch and watched TV. That's when his brother said there was a woman in the yard. Shane was going to go see what was going on. He yelled and yelled. There was no response. Then Ed threw a rock at the woman. The woman finally turned around. Then the woman jumped on the man. Ed rushed into the room and got out his camera. That's when they realized something was wrong. The man warns her to stay back. But the woman jumped on him again. Sean had to push her away. And then tragedy struck. I didn't expect it. The woman stood up again. Both of them were shocked. Then they rushed back to their room to calm down. The latest zombie report was on the TV. But they forgot to close the door. When they looked up, they realized that the zombies had already come in. The two of them grabbed things and threw them all over the place. But it didn't work. That's when Ed grabbed an ashtray and smashed it against the head of the walker. At that moment, the news said that if you destroy the head of the zombies, can stop them from moving. The two of them got an idea. They were going to take care of that walker. The two of them took a basket of debris and threw it all over the place. But it didn't work. So they switched to records. But they didn't hit any of them. Finally, they had to settle for the most brutal way possible. Back in the room. And the news said, if you are bitten by a zombie, should be quarantined at first. The two of them looked at the roof in unison. It seems that his friend slept well. Sean then rushed to call his mother. She told him his stepfather had been bitten. He's still safe. Sean decides to go ahead with the rescue plan. The man washed his face. He looks at himself in the mirror and sees how handsome he looks. Suddenly he sees a figure in the bathroom. He pulls back the curtain. He saw his friend's eyes were white. He had turned into a zombie. Sean ran downstairs. He and Ed grabbed their weapons and ran for the door. But the street was full of walkers. The two of them pulled open the door and got in the car. The streets are filled with zombies and the sound of people trying to help them. Soon they arrived at their destination. According to the plan, they took care of their stepfather who turned into a zombie. Then they took their mother to find their girlfriend. And finally, they hid in the house and drank tea. Although the plan was perfect. But at the crucial moment, Ed said he wanted to stay in the car. Sean had no choice. Sean had no choice but to get out of the car alone to save his mother. He approached the car with a wooden plank. And he was shocked. Turns out he wasn't bitten. So Sean had to take his mother and father with him. Ed was confused. Sean had an accident. It turns out his foster dad was accidentally bitten by a walker. So they got in the car and ran.